be sure to let them know.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Z. The Lexus RX never lose your edge.
Introducing Go 5G Plus, designed always gives new and existing customers the same great device deals and your upgrade rate
That invasion is here, Rhodey.
and we can't even tell who the invaders are. This is a ticking time bomb. You've met the much.
Most wanted man on the planet. Well, I always said I was special. If you're in Studio Secret Invasion, June 21st, only on Disney Plus.
Right now, get shorts from just $15, only at olinky.com.
We should give it a try tonight. I know you would do it.
Megan Legend, top of her class, model citizen. What dark secrets lurk beneath her friendly surface? Is that novel a harmless hobby? Or research for her next twisted kill?
Okay, come on, stop. You know I hate that thing.
You might hate it, but I love you. Hey,
Just hope. A tour?
oh boy. Alright, cut it out.
Kind of nice of you without your camera. Very exciting, right?
Is that how it seems?
Sometimes.
I like how it lets me be a part of things, but it's also separate. After a while, people forget that you're there. You've seen a lot more than you would have.
Yeah, I get that. And what have you learned?
Don't let her touch your camera. No matter how cute she is.
You need to get a lawyer.
I've known Jack Meyer for almost 20 years. I'm sure he's sorted it all out.
Sheriff Meyer isn't your friend to me. He's a cop. You seem to know a lot about dealing with the law. Just get a lawyer. Okay? A really, really good one.
Oh, laundry. You shouldn't have.
Not a chance, Peter.
Penis breath. And that's one of my faves.
Which knew? Well, I was taught by the master, so.
So, is Luke gonna close the deal with the import, or?
I don't call it out. You know this whole bros gone wild thing? I miss the semi-decent guy I used to know.
Only semi?
No one's perfect. Especially not you.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm just saying, if you want her gone, I've got your back.
Okay, thanks. But I think I got everything under control. Now, get lost. You can let us have our lame overnight to ourselves.
Arthur! Come on, 95,000!
Lobster Club extra chips. Enjoy.
I wanted to see you. You okay?
Just like an animal in a zoo.
your answer. The trouble with the report. That's all. I swear. Leaking and the county didn't have a new one in the budget, and I took care of it. I put a new one on. I kept you safe and dry.
Yeah, you did.
Or when Bonnie was 6 months in arrears of her rent, we worked out a payment plan. That, for being honest, was an amnesty.
See?
Or when I scraped you off the floor of my bar after you lost a big bet and made sure that you got home in one piece. That's a judgment call.
And I appreciate all of that. I do. I'm just trying to do my job.
And I get that. But when I tell you that something's taken care of, you can rest easy because my word means something. So you get rid of the tapes, I take care of rent, and the story ends here.
You told me there was one tape. This would be bad enough that there's 6. What's wrong with you?
I thought I didn't have to worry about you, that you were on a good path. You know, it's this close to letting the sheriff fill the book again. You understand me? Don't make me regret that. You understand me? Yeah. You understand me? Yes.
Hey, I'm Ruby Gomez. Family. So embarrassing. Each landed one.
Are you building mansions with bowling alleys, Waldo?
American dream, Kenny.
Yes, we can.
But Zillow doesn't just look at houses.
Now you can Zillow a
Trish.
and you can even Zillow, wait, a whole home. So Zillow's a beautiful girl in that place you've been dreaming of. Because now, Zillow means everything you need to get home. Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pancake's providing a formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know, Pancake.
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon, the network she can count on. And now she's got my plan, the game-changing new plan that lets her pick exactly what she wants and save on every perk. Sadie's getting her plan ready for a big trip. Travel pass on. Nice iPhone 14 Pro. Cute couple. Trips don't last forever. Having summer love. So, Sadie's moving on. Apple Music? Check. Introducing my plan, the first and only unlimited plan to give you exactly what you want, so you only pay for what you need. Act now and get iPhone 14 Pro on up when you switch. It's your Verizon.
Your house is lovely.
I need to introduce you to someone. They was telling me how Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance, so I was thinking...
Well, hello, old friend.
So you have me.
Years ago, we both had big dreams about saving people money on their homeowners insurance. Yeah. Look at us now. Your house is lovely. Yeah, just sit down.
Okay. Heard you.
I did hear you.
Geico.
income makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance.
You've evolved. You've changed. So have we. That's why new Dove Body Wash now has 24-hour renewing micro moisture for continuous care. New Dove Body Wash. Change is beautiful.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Pilot has been spending a lot of frosty time outside.
Ooh. What?
Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out. Choose one. Choose Wendy's. Now open it.
Something is freaking me out.
I found a body.
It's that building. It's the people in that building.
People will do despicable things to get their hands on a fortune.
Never a dull moment at the Coebourn. Coebourn's The Watchful Eye. Every episode now streaming on Hulu.
Alright.
Let's play Two Truths and a Lie. It'll help me get some dirt in case I need to blackmail anybody in the future.
Yeah, great idea. I'll start.
Nice initiative, Mr. Chambers.
Thank you. Okay, my mom wanted to name me Xerxes, but my dad said no. I've had a pen pal in San Diego since like the 3rd grade. And I've been to 3 out of 7 countries of the world.
Lego Man doesn't count too.
Wait, Xerxes is true?
Yeah.
I really need to thank your dad the next time I see him.
Okay, my turn. Raw chicken nuggets freak me out. I dislocated my shoulder once, and if I try really hard, I can pop it back out of joint. And when I was a little kid, I was in a commercial.
Chicken nuggets?
Commercial's bogus. Yeah, you would have mentioned that like a million times by now, dude.
Okay, you got it. You can dislocate your shoulder?
If you ask me nicely.
Okay, my turn. See, I saw in Spain at a tiny club in Barcelona before they got famous. I broke my leg in 3 places whilst skiing the Swiss Alps, and I have severe ambulism.
So what?
I sleepwalk like crazy. Do some really weird stuff. I mean, a couple nights ago, Debbie found me in the backyard practically naked.
So it just got a lot more interesting.
Right, Megan? Saw me out there?
Yeah, totally. She was in her underwear watering the flowers.
Ooh, we have to go to Europe.
The sex tape gives them a juicy motive that they can sell.
Megan Landry, jilted lover.
Bingo. That with the fingerprints and the fact that you're the last one to see Luke starts to tell a story. Sorry, I need to take this as a grand jury selection. Hey, Bill, what have you got for me?
He seems really good. Yeah. Inexpensive. Where'd you get the money, Steve? What? What are you not telling me?
In 12 years.
Are you serious?
He's your father.
Oh my God!
It owes you.
You said that we didn't need him, that we'd never ask him for anything.
I know, but I am not going to let my pride stand in the way of getting you the best possible defense. It is too important.
I'm gonna pay him back. Every cent. Tell him that.
We should go. They're expecting us down at the station.
You want to make a documentary about a witch that lived in the woods? They spent a week out there, and all of them. I can't wait.
You're a freak, dude.
There's a dude wearing bowl and dog food on his finger.
Crap, is it raining? No, let's get this stuff inside. Come on. Yeah. Chill, bro.
Thanks for the sleepwalking with us. You nailed it.
So should we get inside?
Oh, I don't care. Lisa and I love spend all this conversation.
Those guys don't think of me like that. You're smart, fun, and hot. Okay, come on, that's like the crush factor. Maybe you used to be one of the guys, but make those days real quick.
Restaurant, a destination spot.
Okay. What, confident?
Confident. Kissing a balloon. Garden, artsy. Olive Garden. We're all friends here.
Make the world your gym. Propel Fitness Water, Gatorade electrolytes.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
Open to Lenti and raise the jar to gelato made from scratch. Raise the jar to flavors from the world's finest ingredients. And now, from jars to bars, new Talenti Gelato and Sorbetto mini bars.
Hey baby, it's us, Huggies. We know you can't see it yet, but your mom and dad are obsessed over every detail. Like getting our softest diapers ever for your delicate skin. So we're ready for you, kiddo, whatever you get here. Huggies, we got you, baby.
You inspired the Lexus ES to be, well, more you. So thank you. We hope you like your work.
Are you a new AT&T customer looking to upgrade your phone? Your trust locked into your contract for 3 years. And your phone is locked into their network too. No 2-year upgrade for you, Jonathan. But T-Mobile has a way. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T locked phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Plus, next time you're upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3. You're free now, little one. So are you. Just so we're clear, I did trip on purpose for comedy.
Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
Ziploc bags are designed to save you at least $170 a year by wasting less produce. Ziploc storage bags keep strawberries fresh up to 2 times longer. Ziploc, unlock life. S.C. Johnson.
Give your mouth a clean slate. Pro-level oral care kit. Cleans what your toothbrush can't.
So I make my dentist proud.
Dentec oral care tools up your mouth game.
When you have Fios 1 gig internet, your day begins at full speed. There's video calling, temp controlling, uploading, and someone's at the door. Power your phone and all your devices with a Fios 1 gig internet plan. And when it's time to stream your workouts or binge the latest, your internet keeps you going with fast and reliable coverage, all at the same time. Get Fios 1 gig on 100% fiber optic network. Upgrade your home today.
Pixar's Elemental, rated PG, only in theaters in 3D Friday.
Ratting me out to Sheriff Daddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like get the cops on your case.
Wasn't me. Good.
You shouldn't do anything. Your dad didn't give a shit.
What?
Yeah? Bitch slapped in my ear. Flexed on him super hard. So I'm clear. But if it wasn't you, then it must have been your inside skank. Is what I can say. Megan.
Megan, come back. I can't believe she would do this to us. Right now, get shorts from just $15. Only at OldNavy.com.
Introducing new Black Angus Steak Burgers, the bourbon bacon jam and jalapeno kick, topped with a 4-cheese crisp. Try all 6 ultimate steak burger combos served with fries and a drink starting at $9. Download the app and earn double rewards on steak burgers for a limited time.
What's this? Summer's biggest 3D event has arrived.
Wow, that's so cool.
From the studio that brought you the incredible Spencer Theater. Grab some popcorn. From the movie critics are calling one of Pixar's best films. Who says fire and water can't be friends? Oh. Disney and Pixar's Elemental. Rated PG. Only theaters Friday.
We know that potty training can move to its own rhythm. And Coach has reversible sides for changing as easy as it gets. So they don't miss a note. It started. It's the side hug. Tween milestones like this may start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
HPV clears on its own, but for others, it can cause certain cancers later in life. Now, as the dad cab, it's my cue to help protect them.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next. Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you.
Thank you for coming together.
With Capella University's game-changing FlexPath format, take courses in your own terms and apply the skills you learn right away. Imagine your future differently with Capella University.
The man with the troublesome hemorrhoid enters the room. Excuse me.
That wasn't me.
Senate Hillary was only taking 347 steps today.
I cycled here.
Speaking of cycles, Mary's period is due to start in 3 days.
How do they know so much about us?
You're all sharing health data without realizing it. That's how we know about Kevin's rash. Who's next? Wait, what's that?
He's a musician. Plays guitar in some old rock band. Never really called him dad. They weren't married or anything, but he was around a bunch when I was little. For birthdays and holidays. I remember him dressing up as the Easter Bunny once. Sorry, this is really so boring. No, not even a little bit. He always had really long hair. Slept in late. We used to make up these funny songs about brushing your teeth or doing laundry. He sounds cool. Yeah, he does. When my mom got pregnant with Lily, they started fighting a lot, and he was away more. And then by the time Lily was born, he pretty much disappeared. Most of the time, I forget he even exists. So sorry. That sucks. I always used to catch my mom listening to his music. It's been years. Why would she want to bring him back into her life? I mean, I know that she always sees the best in people, but all he's ever done is hurt us. Her. Or maybe you'd rather stay pissed for several days. I'm super supportive of that as well.
So what's all this about?
Whatever you think you heard on that tape, you can't prove it.
Says you.
I, on the other hand, have plenty of proof about how you pay for all that fancy camera equipment. Unless you want to spill your dirty little secret. You're gonna keep your mouth shut.
You swore you knew the
And your dad. He's older. Serious. I don't really talk that much.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
No, like Cooper. All they care about is letting him play them and just looking Really? Sure. Just for the money I need to hurt their guilt. I don't know.
It sound right, boys.
I'm glad you're here. Learn to do it 10 times.
Sound white boy. Make sound
sound right, boy.
Before he met with any of us.
The mentor and beloved friend.
One of the greatest gifts of God to my life, to let me be Pat's co-host. I learned so much from him.
We celebrate the life of Pat Robertson on today's 700 Club.
He was doing what he was doing for an audience of one.
Welcome to the 700 Club. Tributes to my father's legacy has been pouring in since his passing last Thursday. Today, presidential candidate Mike Pence shared his thoughts on my father's impact on America and the world. His run for the presidency at traditional stops like Marianne's Diner in Derry, New Hampshire. He took time to sit down with CBN News and talk about something near and dear to his heart, the legacy of Pat Robertson. Pat Robertson was a man whose faith and his commitment to American ideals will impact generations of Americans. In his testimony for
denomination in America. As the Southern Baptist Convention begins its annual meeting in New Orleans today, the denomination is dealing with a historic drop in membership and a heated debate over women pastors. Shirley Leonard has the story.
Reaches a boiling point. Former Saddleback Church pastor Rick Warren recently issued a tough challenge to the denomination, calling it out for what he calls hypocrisy when it comes to the role of women in the church. Earlier this year, the SBC's executive committee ousted 5 churches, including Saddleback, for having women pastors. Saddleback is challenging that, with Warren expected to make a formal appeal at the SBC's annual meeting in New Orleans. That controversy, plus the membership decline, are pressing on Southern Baptists right now.
I've been talking about this for years. We have to expect it.
Statistics from 2022 show the number of members in Southern Baptist churches down around 13 million, down by more than 450,000 from 2021, the largest single drop in more than 100 years. Dr. Albert Moeller, president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, spoke with CBN News about the shrinking numbers.
There was a time when the Southern Baptist Convention was riding the crest of a largely churched and Christianized culture where people gained social capital by joining our churches. Well, guess what? They can't get social capital by joining our churches now.
Moeller puts part of the blame on the pandemic.
Part of this, quite frankly, also is the disequilibrium that came with COVID. But there's no doubt that you really found out who was with you on the other side of COVID. And you don't show up to church.
Warren challenges that assessment.
17 years of decline, year after year after year, is not a glitch. And the loss of 500,000 members in a single year cannot be ignored.
Some argue the decline is driven by recent revelations about the failure of leaders to handle sexual abuse cases. In 2022, an investigation of the executive committee showed a pattern of resistance to abuse claims. Charlene Aaron, CBN News.
All right, thank you, Charlene. Gordon, back to you.
I come from a very long line of Virginia Baptists going back 2 centuries. And in the early days of the Baptists in Virginia, you didn't gain any social capital by going to that church. You lost a ton of it. The way to get advanced in the Commonwealth of Virginia, the colony of Virginia in that period of time, was to join the Church of England, to become an Anglican. That was the path forward. For them to turn against that and be Baptists on the basis of their sincere belief that you have to make an informed decision. That's essential to conversion. That's why we call them Baptists. You get adult baptism. They went to jail for that. And we need that kind of spirit again to say, we're not here for a social club. We're not here to join to get social capital. We're here to serve a living Savior and serve him to the best of our ability and under the dictates of our conscience. We need that. That's the basis of all revival, and we need it desperately in America today.
Well, coming up, right on Spratley Street for a trip down memory lane. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights from Pat Robertson's broadcasting career. And then later on, Sheila Walsh remembers her friend and fellow co-host of the 700 Club. I often marvel when Pat tells the stories of the early beginnings. I think, I don't know if I would have had the chutzpah to do some of those things.
Watch the CBN Story, now available on CBN Family.
We were right on the cutting edge of things that we haven't seen before, and I know a lot of people don't want to say this.
The CBN Story recalls the celebrated history of the Christian Broadcasting Network from its humble beginnings.
In the control room, there was glass
to the renowned ministry that continues to bring the gospel to every nation where people can hear the gospel
On television, in their own language, they respond to that.
A special presentation in celebration of Pat Robertson's life and legacy.
Clear Choice dental implants makes every day a let's dig in day, a chow down day, a take a big bite day, a perfectly delicious day, a love my new teeth day. Because your Clear Choice day is the day everything is back on the menu. A Clear Choice day changes every day. Schedule a free consultation.
Tomorrow, God Almighty, and with you nothing is impossible. The lion who was made to roar.
He spoke with the authority of one who knew what he was talking about.
A man who brought the gospel to the airways and then around the world.
That was the joy of his heart and his life.
We look back at the life of a true legend.
That light would come up in his eyes because it was the message God gave him to share with the world.
Tomorrow on the 700 Club.
Stay connected with CBN News all day across our platforms.
The 700 Club is one of the longest-running programs in television history. Over the years, my father interviewed countless newsmakers and major celebrities. Here are some of the highlights from his legendary career.
We're here by the Golden Gate of Jerusalem. Some call it the Eastern Gate. This is the place where Jesus Christ came and entered the city of Jerusalem. He came down from the Mount of Olives and came up the winding pathway and rode into the city. And they said, Hosanna, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord.
Frank, it was a pleasure to have you back with us on the 700 Club. Were you surprised when you prayed essentially in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit at the inauguration? Well, Pat, I knew there would probably be some discussion about that. But I've been to two Republican conventions that prayed in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. They certainly knew who they were inviting. I'm a minister of the gospel. There's no other name that I can approach the throne of God except through the name of Christ. Would you please welcome the 700 Club from Malibu, California, the very good Jennifer O'Neill. What's so good to see you? 15, what's the secret? She looks as lovely as ever. Happy, how's it work?
Well, I exercise a lot as well. And I have someone looking over me.
Yes, you sure do. Well, I have one of the great pitchers of all time. Oral Hershiser is with him, and he's going to give us some pitching lessons, and maybe I will show him how he can enhance himself with the AIDS-defying shake. Oh, my God. Well, what do you do? Pro ball.
I guess we're going to see what the radar gun says.
Okay, well, there's a guy over there. He's a long way away. Is that how far away it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
It's a long way. All right. Here we go. Okay. Go ahead. Go at it. All right, go. You got a radar gun? How is it? Oh, 70. Now, you want to throw one? I guess. Well, I got my ball for you. You got a ball for me? Yeah. Well, what do? You just throw one.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. Have you pitched before?
Well, yes, but not like you do. All right, so you get yourself ready like this, and then you let it go, huh? Oh!
Oh, that was a lot harder than mine. Somehow we got 99 on that.
You're seeing more people come to the Lord now than ever in your life, so what are we?
Yes. We are seeing them come to the Lord, and the challenge is having seen them come to the Lord, watching them become disciples, where they can develop as Christians. I think it's going to be so important. And we really need to pray for those that are teaching and leading God's men and women that we are disciples, so that we can really get the harvest of the latter days.
Sean, it's great to have you with us on the 700.
Pat, it's a role reversal.
I know.
You're a regular guest, and by the way, I think some of the finest moments we've ever had on TV are when you and Alan are battling out some of the great moments of the day. Thank you so much for having me.
It's all so would you please welcome Anne as she sings El Shaddai.
sober album, you came up and said, what do you think? I mean, it was good. You're like, God has blessed you so much. This is good.
They called me and they said, we'd like you to perform in front of President Reagan's cabinet. And I said, I always wanted to see Nancy's China. And I have been very fortunate to meet the president, several times, President Reagan, and then when I was performing for President Bush, said we'd like to go to the White House and perform in front of the Bushes. Now,
You're pretty welcome to the 700 Club, Mr. Duval. We got some fans there. The Duval fans right here. We're here in Virginia, and I want to clarify one thing I saw. An article that said you had a farm of 200 months. It said you had a farm in Virginia. I don't know, is it true? Neither one of them were right. How was your flight in?
Oh, terrific. Yes, we the economy ticket. I flew from Los Angeles to New York for $8. And let me tell you, you don't get much time. It's crazy, you know? Your crew gets on board and they and then they spend about 15 minutes telling you how you can get killed on the same flight.
team, worn only one uniform. It wasn't always easy. They suffered disappointment in the playoffs. Obviously disappointment with the injury. Those disappointments and those losses were lessons that motivated them to get better. And the chemistry between the two, they aren't just individual talents. They're so connected on the court. And a mutual trust and a special bond that results in an NBA championship. And there's the numbers in the NBA Finals. Both just extraordinary numbers that ends with this celebration. Those two guys, you know, you have a lot of stars, you have big twos and big threes, and sometimes it's my turn, your turn. Not with these two. They seem to be always connected.
Just so unselfish and so willing to take a step back and let the other guy take over. And that mentality, that approach has been contagious all throughout their lineup because they set the tone.
Yeah, and you know what I like? I just love how they treat each other's success. I think they found the key to chemistry, really the key to life, is to enjoy others' success as much as you enjoy your own. And that starts with Nikola Jokic.
And it's one of the great things about this game that we all love so much. One from Serbia, one from Canada, and they'll be with this special bond for the rest of their lives.
I'm just so glad I got my MVP vote right this time. I can go home and sleep peacefully.
And also, if you look at what this team did, because during the course of the season there was talk, oh, you know what, maybe the best team in the West would be the former champions like the Warriors or the Lakers, or maybe the young upstarts like Memphis or Sacramento, or even the dynamic duos that were in Phoenix or in the LA Clippers. No, the best team in basketball in the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, they were, but those other teams possessed and posed a challenge, and they were up for it. And I think when you figure out how to win at the highest level, oftentimes it's not going to be pretty like it wasn't tonight, but you just got to figure out how to make enough winning plays, and they did that throughout the entire playoffs.
And Mike, it's so much more than just those two stars. They a great supporting cast that fit those stars perfectly.
Underrated, deep, talented basketball team. Think about how many guys impacted games and put this team in position to be NBA champions. It wasn't just those two guys. Michael Porter Jr. responded tonight. Christian Braun did a great job. Bruce Brown, phenomenal. Jeff Green, phenomenal. I mean, they were called on and they responded. This was a total team effort. And to me, it's a dangerous team moving forward.
Meanwhile, the Miami Heat, one of the most improbable runs to the NBA Finals. Look back at after they lost to Atlanta in that first play-in game, when they were down by as many as 24. There was a lead story in Miami publication that read, another letdown during a disappointing season. That was the headline. And he did take it all the way to the NBA Finals. Again, a team that has such competitive spirit, a great reflection of their head coach.
After a crushing home loss, I think it spoke volumes about their entire organization, coaching staff, players, and the people that put the roster together.
I really believe, being a former player, you can max out as a team. There's no shame in what the Miami Heat, the way they finished their season. Short-handed, arguably their third best player in Tyler Hero, not participating in the finals. This team, in my opinion, overachieved, and it says a lot about their head coach, their organization, and their players.
And they just came up short. They're in these NBA Finals for the second time in 4 years. They lose in the NBA Finals. You saw how emotional Jamal Murray was. He did not want to talk about a championship until it was completed. He can talk as long as he wants now. And again, Murray and Jokic, and Nuggets players right from the draft, homegrown. and beloved here in Colorado. But they're also beloved in other parts of the world. Sombor, Serbia, the hometown of Nikola Jokic. Having quite this celebration. Wonder how long it'll take Jokic to get back there to see all his family. And of course, here in this beautiful city, Denver, Colorado, the fans will be out all night. We've got lots more on this NBA championship, including the studio. That's coming up next. Denver Nuggets, NBA champions for the first time.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage? Dryness and frizz that keeps coming back could be damaged hair that keeps returning moisture. You need Pantene's Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner. It's filled with provitamins to help hair lock in moisture, visibly repairing 6 months of damage in just one use, with no weight out. Guaranteed or your money back. For hair that looks healthy and stays healthy. If you know it's Pantene. Over 30 hotel brands around the world. Discover more with Marriott Bonvoy.
Wendy's her birthday, so Tyler's been spending a lot of frosty time outside.
Ooh. What? Bro, you look like a strawberry. It'll even out. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You're fans of the grind, of needing, and flash. Because you know saving time is never as important as cherishing it. You are fighters, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
We are here today because of the support of our community.
It's important to give back. No better story of an American dream than a successful black-owned business.
Black Americana is American culture.
Champion black businesses as we celebrate black success on and off the court.
And we are back on ABC as the emotions continue to bubble over here in Denver for the first time in the history of the franchise. Are champions of the basketball world after what was a thrilling and competitive Game 5 win tonight over Miami. Jalen Rose, Mike Wilbon, I'm Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. Smith. I will start with you. Where does it begin for you with this Nuggets team that was the best in the West pretty much all year long, rampage through that Western Conference playoffs, and wins the championship?
Well, from an analytical perspective, you look at the greatness of Nikola Jokic and you give major props to one of the best players the game has ever seen, a worthy and deserving MVP. From an emotional standpoint, to see Jamal Murray crying, to know what he's been through over the last few years, to know what he's meant to this team, and how they were in the conference finals years ago and never got back here until he got that torn ACL. That really stands out. On the opposite side, you're looking at a guy like Bam Adebayo, 18 points in the first half, the last 23 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds. That's not good. Jimmy Butler was non-existent in the first 42 minutes or so, obviously because he was ailing. Strong late in the game, but it wasn't enough crucial turnover. And then Mike Wilbon was reminding me before we came up, Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, Gabe Benson, these guys combining, obviously Caleb Martin, combined to shoot 2 of 17 from three-point range. I kept telling y'all, they got to shoot 3 because they don't have an interior game. They couldn't do it tonight. That's why they're going home with the Denver Nuggets crown NBA champions.
Yeah, I think that Miami, I'll take them first. They got nothing, while there are no moral victories in professional sports, we're told.
Right.
They have nothing but a season to be proud of, given what they are relative to the Denver Nuggets and other teams in the NBA. They played this entire postseason. Okay, so that's but Denver
the future they can add on to this, and when the league changes its rules to rock and roll and maybe let some of this core go and add other pieces. They just seem to really be really in command of what they're doing and trying to put a championship product out there again and again.
And I like to gauge success off of expectations. And the Miami Heat definitely eclipsed any expectations somebody can have outside of their locker room. Anytime you beat the Bucks, you beat the Knicks, you beat Boston, and you win at Boston in Game 7, and you get a game from the Nuggets. That was really impressive being short-handed. But it's always amazing to be on this stage to watch elite MVP level players elevate in the superstar all-time great status. And that's what we just saw the Joker do. When you win 2 MVPs, before you win a championship, then you get the championship, and you win Finals MVP, it got me thinking he's only 28. It's only his 8th season.
At the crowd and said, we're not satisfied with one. That's usually reserved for the parade. That's usually reserved for days later. Okay, he said it about 5 seconds after they won a championship. They know who they are. They know what they possess. They know the talent in their squad. And they've put the basketball world on notice. We're here and we believe we are here to stay for a while.
This franchise has some stars, obviously. Nicole and Jamal Murray, but how championship, knowing how long they've waited for it. That was a treat for all of us, and it has been a magnificent season for this group. Gentlemen, it's been an honor to be with you. Our first game was the first win of our standing proudly for the Heat as we continue the moment and the game crew wrap things up for you. Thank you from us, and congratulations to the champion.
Everyone should wake up, and that's why you can all have a free breakfast crunch wrap.
Oh my God, every Tuesday in June.
You can have a crunch wrap.
Must be a loyalty member.
PNC Bank. You can find us in big cities and small towns across the U.S., where our focus is to always support the people who live and work there. Because you call these communities home, and we do too. PNC Bank.
Need to be at your best? You need an antiperspirant video. Introducing with 72-hour protection plus care for your skin, so you can forget your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Unforgettable underarms, unforgettable.
last 11, the home court advantage, they were 10-1. They've always had a step up position Jeff and Lisa. Mike Reese, thanks so much for watching ABC here home of the NBA Finals. And here are some sounds from tonight.
Right there! Right there! Take it! Take it! Take it!
Quite the celebration in the Denver locker room. The Nuggets with the 5-game victory into the NBA Finals. A fan's loyalty is an extraordinary thing. Imagine waiting for nearly 5 decades, caring so much about instead of always that someday it would happen. For a long-time Nugget fan, it's hard to imagine this moment to be any simpler. This Denver team showed championship. Think this could be led by a fan whose career has taken him to so many places. Basketball life. But here in Denver, time to grow. Trust in compliment the team from start to finish. A young showed when healthy. An athletic wonder who sacrificed his individual numbers and played his best in the biggest games of his career. A player of no acquisitions, from the two-way versatility and expertise needs to win a title. This group was ready to provide whatever was necessary to get the next win. Like the gifted kid from Canada, who's always dreamed of being on this final stage. His rise to stardom was halted by a devastating injury. Turns out, his emergence as a clutch playoff hero was simply put on pause. He's now cemented his place as one of the game's elite. He's a champion now. It's hard to define all the different skills and intangibles that the man they call Joker possesses. But what's easy to see, he is everything you want in your star player. Just ask his teammates. They'll tell you there's no one else on the planet that can outlead him. It's a long way from Serbia to Colorado. And while this humble giant has become a hero in his native land, he's now forever Denver's own. The first one is always special. The memories to last a lifetime. Wait 47 years? No problem. Tonight, there's joy in Limelight City. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets, the 2023 NBA champions.
Action News Mornings, only on 6 ABC.
Why are there 2 extra seats? I know, Uncle Dan and his giant beard.
The Volkswagen Atlas with best-in-class third-row legroom. Get 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Atlas Family SE Tech with 4Motion models. Limited inventory available. And ready for a change. Payday comes early with Citizens. So they booked the last 2 spots at the retreat. Become enlightened and move to the country. Now they're driving this. Wearing that. Buying so they return it. Citizens alerts them of their refund, which they put towards launching their new lifestyle brand. Are you ready for all that life brings?
Summertime in New York. It's easy. Easy plan.
commitment, trust. AAA insurance? Boy there.
Wait, what?
As you age, your world is getting smaller.
You lose your friends, your family move away, so you don't have that connection that people need. Working with Comcast, we've had teams spending time with the seniors, teaching them how to access the internet. This is just a life-changing moment for my group of seniors, and I'm so happy to do that.
Malik and Lisa are ready to buy the home of their dreams.
That's serious money, Gigi.
Okay. I feel you. And Rocket can help with that. When you buy with Rocket Home and finance with Rocket Mortgage, you can get up to $10,000 cash toward closing with Rocket Mortgage. It's time to start your relationship. You got this, and Rocket got you. Visit homerocket.com to get started today.
A gaping hole in the busy section of I-95 in Philadelphia is snowing traffic for hundreds of thousands of drivers. The driver was late last yesterday after a tanker truck caught fire underneath it. Tonight, crews have begun demolition of the destroyed section of I-95. But authorities say rebuilding the highway could take months. Right now, the big story on Action News is the fallout from the catastrophic collapse along one of the busiest corridors in the country. Here's where I-95 is closed to traffic. On the northbound side, the interstate is closed from Aramingo to Academy. On the southbound side, lanes were blocked at the Cotman exit, and it reopens at the State Road on-ramp. Action News reporter Andy McCormick live now at the crime scene in Tacony with the latest on the investigation. Andy.
Yeah, and Rick, you can see and hear behind me that crews continue to work on this non-stop. It's expected to take about 4 to 5 days in regards to the demolition and the cleanup, but as for the reconstruction, it's expected to take months. Cleanup continued today on the charred portions of I-95 north over Cotman Avenue. Sunday morning around 6 a.m., a tanker truck carrying 8,500 gallons of 87 octane fuel crashed. Today, the remains of the tanker were taken to Task Force 1 for inspection. State police have now recovered the driver's body from the wreckage, identified by family members as Nathaniel Moody, an experienced driver who worked for TK Transport. His cousin told 6ABC that state police told them a final identification would be made through dental records. He leaves behind his long-term girlfriend and his 7-year-old daughter.
I want to say to her, she asked me, big cousin, do you see my daddy? Do you know where my daddy's at? Can you find my daddy? I don't know what I'm going to say to her.
Governor Josh Shapiro toured the site Sunday and signed an emergency declaration this morning. State and federal funds are now available for repairs. 160,000 vehicles travel the affected stretch daily. Crews have to demolish the southbound lanes before reconstruction can begin.
The goals here yesterday, as you know, is to attack this problem in the most efficient way possible so that we can restore traffic movements on I-95.
State transportation officials said earlier today that the structure was sound prior to the crash. For now, reporting live from Tacony, Andy McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.
All right, Andy, thank you. Well, the scene here in Philadelphia is similar to a devastating highway collapse in Atlanta, Georgia. Happened on I-85 back on March 30th, 2017, after a raging fire burned construction beneath the roadway. It took crews 43 days to repair and reopen the interstate. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson talked to an engineer tonight about how long it could take to reopen I-95 here in Philadelphia. Sharifa, what did you find out?
Answer, of course, but he says that it won't be easy. Now, engineers, they point to extreme heat as one of the main reasons behind this collapse, not any infrastructure problems. And this portion of I-95, fairly new, only 10 to 12 years old. And again, the engineer we spoke to earlier today says that this is a complex roadway, and to fix it will take time.
45-minute detour just to get to work. I'm only 5 minutes away.
It's a question just about every driver impacted by the I-95 collapse and closures asking, when will the road be back open to traffic? Officials say it could take months to repair both the northbound and southbound lanes that were damaged by the deadly tanker fire.
We design stuff to be reliable, and this is unreliable. It's happened in the past. If you consider the bridge fire that happened, it's estimated like a home fire or a building fire. There's way less of those.
There's thousands of pounds of concrete below. The collapse drew immediate parallels to a similar fiery